You know what I'm
So-
dying to hear from you today, and I hope we get it? I want to get an update on Amouranth.
Oh, okay. I can talk about Amouranth.
Do you have updates?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We can talk about that. So I think what we're gonna do is continue onward with the stream, and
This is me. I'm off camera. I'm pointing forward.
oh, I see.
Like charge.
I thought you were like pointing to all your JoJo's Bizarre Adventure friends, like the
Oh, I know
yeah,
exactly what you're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, let the voice of love take you higher.
And then he looks right at the camera and he says,
Yeah.
"Don't fucking look at me."
Yeah, and then Jotaro looks at the camera and says, "Only I get to do this," and he slaps Yosuke right in the face. Okay. No, it is Josuke, right? Not Yosuke.
Yeah, it's Josuke.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Do you know why it's Josuke?
Because J is JoJo. Because Joe
Yeah, but what's his
Jo-
last name?
Josuke Higachikata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what the weird thing about him and all the other JoJos is, though?
Yeah. What?
There's no second Joe in his name.
There's a second Joe in Jotaro's name. Jotaro Kujo.
Right. No, there's a
But
second
there's-
Joe in all of their names except his. Do you know why?
Why?
Because Ske is Joe in Japanese.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like not an exact translation, but if you needed an American,
Right.
it's Joe.
Oh.
So his
okay.
name is JoJo.
I thought you were gonna meme on
No,
me.
no,
That's very interesting.
I'm giving you some information.
I actually did not know that.
Yeah, that's why.
Sorry,
he's
that's
Josuke.
why if my response was like,
No,
I
no.
thought,
I figured because I
Um,
usually meme on you, but this was real world information I was giving you.
yeah, that's cool. I didn't know that because I
Yeah.
remember their explanation does not get into that.
No.
They're like, we bully you, so we call you JoJo or whatever the fuck happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, his name is literally JoJo.
Well, with that, welcome.
He's also half Japanese, half American.
Oh yeah,
It's cool.
Because he's Joseph's.
Yeah.
Spawn.
It's cool. It's cool what they did with his name.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Difficult to translate for both countries who watch the show. But yes, this is our podcast. Hopefully, we'll see how stream goes. But yes, this is our flagship podcast where we talk about everything else. There's a lot happened, so why don't you go ahead and tell me about your week?
Oh man. Okay. So we played D&D.
Oh yeah.
That
Oh
fu-
my god.
That fucking sucked.
That feels like it was like 3 whole weeks ago.
No, D&D was a lot of fun. I'm really excited for this campaign. I'm excited to see where it goes. This was our first session of our
brand new
brand new campaign for the first time in 3 years. We ran the same campaign for that long. This is our first session of the next one, so it's exciting. You did a really good job. Everybody
you.
hated my character, which was the plan.
Which is the point.
And came off pretty strong. I'm sure he'll chill out a little bit, but he's still gonna have his personality. But that was a lot of fun. Everybody, I wanted to mention this, which I was really happy about. Kelsey and Catherine really starting to get into the role play,
Yeah.
which I'm happy about.
Yeah. Well, Kelsey brought up a really good point. That she's an experienced D&D player now. So her last character was like, I'm a person.
Mm-hmm.
And her new character has a backstory and motives outside of what I set up,
Yeah, no, that's exciting. I'm excited to see characters get more dimensions like that.
Yeah.
In our group.
I like it. I like what Pauline's doing. I like what Kelsey's doing. I like what you're doing, but I know more about what you're doing than other people do. So.
Actually.
We have to. I just remembered
We actually have things to talk about.
We have to have a quick talk after this about Dungeons and Dragons.
In my character.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Then I did school. School was hard.
Yeah. You should almost be done with this semester, though, right?
Yeah, more or less. We're winding down. Yeah, 5 weeks left actually.
Oh,
the
cool.
Professor just said.
Sick.
Do you want to know what I did in class this week?
Yeah.
they do some. This is like, it's getting to the point.
Sorry,
like,
I'm just gonna focus more on this than.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just listen to the words that I am saying.
Yeah, totally.
But it's really fucking with me, right? Because I'll have like a school.
Okay.
Because I'll have like a 10-page paper and shit. But today or yesterday yesterday, we roll up to class, right? And she's got these two little baggies. We're graduate students getting our master's degree.
Right. The whole classes?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only 6 of us in our modality, music therapist.
Yeah.
There's only 6 in our entire class.
Interesting.
And she splits us up into groups. There was one of us wasn't there, so there was only 5. So it was a group of 2, group of 3. And in these bags was a little like stone that said "Imagine" on it. There was another one that says "Wisdom." In our bag, there was a little jaguar figure and a little fish figure.
Okay.
And she said, "Play with them."
Okay.
And we did.
Okay.
And then she brought the 2 groups together, and we all played together.
Okay.
For an hour.
Okay.
Then we took a break.
Yeah.
And we came back, and we talked about it.
Okay.
And that was my 3-hour class.
That's awesome, man.
How
do you assign homework with a class like that?
Well, because then we got like 15 articles to read a week.
That's great.
Well, actually, I'm sorry. That wasn't the rest of class. We came back, right? We talked about it. Then we got on instruments, and we do these sessions where we just fuck around on instruments. Yeah, it really is graduate school. Especially for an arts therapist. Like, that's the thing. It's one thing to go to art school, and you're like, ooh, I feel like I'm getting away with stuff. I'm having fun in class.
Right.
And then you take a field where it's all about healing, in mental healing into it, and now you're just really, really stretching the boundaries of what is a class, and it's fucking nuts. Oh, stream has crashed.
Wait, really? No, it hasn't.
Oh, on my end. Can I still hear us? No, I can't.
Stream is still
Y'all still hear us? I'll just shut mine off. I won't even pay attention.
Stream is going.
All right.
The number's going over here.
Mason, do us a favor. Let us know if you can hear us still.
This number's going up. We're still good on
All
my
right.
end.
I will. He just responded.
I still hear and see you.
Okay, then
cool.
forget it. It must just be my phone in the weather.
Cool. The way you were talking when you were like, and then we did this, and then we did this. I was expecting you to be like, isn't that cool?
No, well, I mean, yeah, it is. But going home, I was just dumb. I was just like, I'm more stressed than I've ever been over school. And that was one of my fucking classes.
Well, maybe Professor knows that, but there's got to be some.
I got to keep one of the stones. We all got to take one of the things home with us.
Okay.
It's mine now.
Yeah.
I got to keep it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Which
one did you take?
So the other group. So one of the guys in my group, Lance, took the Imagine Stone, and I wanted the Imagine Stone, so I got the Creative Stone.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Or the Create Stone.
It's probably the one I would have wanted.
Yeah, there was Wisdom, Believe, Create, Imagine.
No, it's Wisdom, Power, and which one is Link? Courage? Courage. It's Wisdom, Power, and Courage. And
Okay.
There's only 3 of them.
I'm sorry.
No, you know what? I'm sorry, because this is the podcast, not the video game podcast. And I made a video game reference.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Then Friday. Oh, hey! Hello, Hypno.
Hello.
Thank you so much, man.
He's rated with himself. It's Hypno.
Fuck
and
yeah.
Hypno and Kendrick. I love it.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you so much. We might crash.
Yeah, we might. Well, now that I know that you're here with yourself, just be aware we might crash. I was like, watch it be like 30 people.
Oh, that would have, yeah.
Hypno, thank you so much,
yeah,
man.
thank you.
But yeah, so Friday night I had a show in Middleborough, which is 2 hours away from here.
Yes.
which was good. Um,
What is that? Is that a mid-roll ad, or did you?
I started it
Oh,
again.
okay.
No, it doesn't do that.
Okay.
Um,
I was gonna say that's kind of bullshit.
yeah,
I didn't
that's
set that up.
fucked. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for being here, and thank you for. He didn't have to go that hard, but he did, and I appreciate it.
No, that's great. And do you want to know what I love? I'm just realizing this now. Part of this I'm just realizing now. Every time Hypno shows up, he says a wild Hypno appears.
Yes,
obviously,
I love it.
A wild blank appears as a Pokemon reference.
Yeah.
There's also a Pokemon called Hypno.
Yeah, well, that's where his name comes from. We've talked about this.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why he does. And when he leaves, he says a wild Hypno escaped.
Oh, I had forgotten about that. I apologize. Yeah, no, that's
yeah,
cool.
No, I love it.
I reconnected the dots, and I like it.
Hypno, you just missed our big Pokemon chat.
Yeah,
we talked a lot about Pokemon.
45 straight minutes about Pokemon.
But show was really good.
Yeah.
But it was 2 hours south of here.
Right.
Which is practically Rhode Island.
Right. And then
we drove back home 2 hours back north.
Yes.
The next morning
to meet up with me, who was already in your home.
Yes. We all went to sleep. We woke up. Then we drove to Rhode Island.
Yeah.
For Rhode Island Comic-Con, which was a mixed bag.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was very like. Well, I liked some
Oh,
of
my
that.
bad. I got it messed
My name
up.
actually comes from a Final Fantasy accessory, but since there's a Pokemon in here, I figured it made sense to refer. Okay,
yeah.
So your name, but your name is a reference to Final Fantasy, but you had the forethought to be like, well, there's a
it can
Pokemon.
branch out.
Yeah. Cool.
No, I dig it. I dig the.
Now I remember you saying that the thing about the Hypno Crown being an item in Final Fantasy.
He's got a bit of a. What am I trying to say? IP for himself.
Oh yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? Like I like what he.
Yeah. But yeah, Rhode Island Comic-Con was fine. It wasn't spectacular.
We're gonna have a video essay, not a video essay,
vlog.
A vlog about it. I, for the first time ever, not even at a convention, but ever, had to make a formal complaint.
Yeah.
About what was going on.
But it would appear as though that complaint did not fall on deaf ears, which I
hope not. I still haven't gotten an email yet.
Okay.
So I hope not. I hope somebody listened because it was a valid issue.
Yeah.
Which we'll get into. I actually need to make the video explaining that situation. We'll get into that in the vlog. I don't want to spend too much time here about it. But if you have questions, you can ask, and we'll talk to you about it. But it was just okay.
Just I've been to. Speaking for myself personally, I've been to a fuck ton of conventions this year.
Mm-hmm.
Some as an attendee, some as a vendor. And one time I was like very special access person for some reason. Don't ask. But terrible organization skills.
Oh,
perhaps the worst I've ever encountered.
Yeah, it was. Well, here's the issue, and I said it perfectly to that woman. You can't have a convention that's the size of Boston Comic-Con with a quarter of the staff, all that staff being volunteers.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be motivated.
What would appear to be unpaid volunteers.
Yeah.
That was my personal biggest complaint, is that every fucking con I go to, if I need an enforcer, I just do a quick 360 and I'm like, all right, there's 9 enforcers. That's the closest one.
Yeah.
I saw maybe 9 enforcers my entire time at there. And granted, we only went one day, but that's, we were there long enough to experience everything this con had to offer. And like we keep saying, some of it was fine, some of it was standard, con stuff, but a lot of it was lacking.
It's all entirely on staffing issues.
Yeah.
That's my entire complaint. Because frankly, vendors were kick-ass.
Yeah.
They had different things than Boston Comic-Con. They had different things than, any convention I've been to. A lot of halfway homemade stuff, but also real high quality shit that I really liked. A lot of small shops that made real incredible things for relatively cheap. I bought some of my favorite things from conventions I bought at this thing.
That's really cool.
As far as guest circuit, you haven't even seen a lot of it yet.
Okay.
Or no, you did once we brought you down to the basement for D&D.
Yeah.
You saw it.
Yeah.
as far as guests go, they had probably better guests
Oh yeah.
than Boston Comic Con.
It wasn't like the lineup wasn't crazy, but the
amount.
amount of
Oh my
people
God.
was crazy.
And if you weren't going for top tier, they were pretty easy access.
Yes. Yeah.
Practically, I met Goofy and I essentially just walked up to him.
Oh yeah. And at Boston Comic Con, his line would be out the fucking door because
absolutely.
Boston Comic Con has like probably on a good year like 30 people,
Yeah.
and Rhode Island Comic Con was like getting close to 80.
It had to have 70 easy.
Yeah.
And all really like, I don't like that they tiered these guests.
Right.
There was clearly a tier, but they even went
Yeah.
out of their way to separate them entirely, which I don't condone. I don't appreciate that.
Right.
But
Does Vincent D'Onofrio and Ralph Macchio deserve to be on the highest echelon? Of course. Does Danny Trejo deserve to be in the same room as the white kid from Miss Marvel? Probably not.
No, that I was really upset about that.
Planning
Mason,
on going to my first con in February. That's
dude,
awesome.
it's so much fun. What
what con are you going
Yeah.
to? Because I might be there. I
Right?
travel
That'd be
all
crazy.
across this beautiful country of ours to
You gotta
attend
get him in
conventions.
the video if you.
Oh, 100%.
He's part of the channel.
Dude, I'll fucking stay at their house uninvited.
Assuming, are you going to Arkansas?
Oh, no, I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah, what one are you going
Little
to?
Rock Anime Fest. Okay, I probably won't be at that one, but I'm excited for you to experience that.
We got to get you guys to a Boston Comic Con. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of fun.
Well, I used to do PAX East with Chelsea
yeah,
until she moved away.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
The guest list was cool.
Yeah.
But the organization made it a shit show.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's where I'm gonna leave it. If you want to know more, ask us a question in chat right now, or watch the
Or
vlog.
wait for the vlog where we do get into some stuff. I assume I also haven't filmed my Here's Everything I Got, but that's because I've been busy
Yeah.
doing
Well,
stuff.
that's essentially all the big points in my week. Would you like to begin with your week?
All right. So last episode
Last time
on this podcast, I talked about how I got a new position at my job.
Yeah.
And I got an email about that, and they were essentially like, yeah, here's everything you need to know. Here's your starting day and all this, and I haven't messaged them back yet because as I was getting ready to do that, and I do have his permission to talk about this, my father fell and broke his ankle.
Mhm.
And he didn't just break his ankle. His foot was completely going the wrong way. And it was interesting because I just so happened to be like in the next room, right? Are you okay?
I'm just
you've
thinking
seen
of
the
the picture.
pictures,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry. I had a moment of forgetting that I was on camera. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I,
good. Oh yes, thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
So I just so happened to be in the next room. God forbid, like, thank God I wasn't at a convention halfway across the country.
Oh
or
my God.
this is a thought I had. Thank Christ he didn't come to Rhode Island Comic Con with us. Because what if this happened there?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I know.
Like, his biggest concern. The reason
And there wasn't a lot of sitting spots.
No.
We were having a tough time.
I for the first time in like 9 conventions sat on the floor to eat lunch.
Yeah.
I used to do that all the time, but like, you know, so he fucks up his foot. I call 911, and this kind of pissed me off. 911
Should
took
we make a formal complaint to the Rhode Island Comic Con lady about this 911
about
call?
the American government? Yeah. No, 911 took fucking forever. I called 911 and they were like, "Hey, what's your emergency?" or whatever. And I, as clearly and as quickly as I could, I was like, "Here." I almost said my address out loud. I was like, "Here's my address. Here's what happened." The end. And they transferred me to fire and rescue, which didn't take long. I was transferred immediately. But then fire and rescue asked me a ton of questions that I don't think they really needed the answer to. It was like, how old is he? Where did he fall? Like just so many questions. And it got to the point where I was like, is this a joke? Like it was like, if it had gone on for one more question, I would have been like, could you please just send an ambulance? Like I can only assume that he gets on the phone with me, he clicks the send an ambulance button, then asks me all these bullshit questions. But who knows? Because I get off the phone with 911 kind of frustrated because they took so long. They held me on the phone for so not long, but long considering it was a 911 call.
Right.
And then
it was a relatively real it was a real emergency.
Of course,
it was relatively high on the list of things that you
think,
should call
right?
for.
So then, like 2 minutes later, a fire truck shows up, and the firefighters come in. They're talking with my dad and stuff. And then I swear to God, like a full 15 minutes later, an ambulance comes.
If that happened to my foot, I'd be passed out. I'd already you would have had to have an ambulance would need to be there. I would be out.
Right.
I wouldn't even. Holy shit! I couldn't imagine sitting on the floor waiting for somebody to come help with that situation.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
So 911 sucks for medical emergencies at work. We usually call the ambulance company. Oh, interesting. I was really just like I've never called 911 before. Obviously, I've seen it happen in movies and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever even been in the room with someone calling 911. But I was just like, why is this taking so long? I thought the point was like, we'll get there as quick as we can.
Yeah.
But whatever, I guess whatever. My mom's at work. My mom's at her very important job. So I called 911. I called her immediately. She was like, I can't leave work. I was like, no one said you have to leave work. You're totally fine. He went to the hospital. Yeah. And then from there, he broke. He has a spiral fracture in his fibula. So he twisted his foot, obviously. And then he broke elementary school. Remember the human body? There's like the tibia, and then there's the fibula, is the one in the background.
Okay.
The fibula is like it's got a crack like all the way up it, right? So he comes home. He's in a cast. And he's basically supposed to. He was in the hospital for like 2.5 days. I do have a food story, and then he comes home. His whole entire leg is in a cast. We actually went earlier today, to a person. We met with the person who's going to do surgery on his leg because his leg's not healing yet. We have to wait a week from today, and then he's going to get surgery. Then the healing process starts. But what was cool about this visit is they essentially looked at his leg and they were like, oh, this hospital put this cast way too high. They cut off like half his cast. So now at the very least, he can move his knee. He can bend his knee.
God damn.
But yeah, that's been my whole week.
That stuff makes me weak. I'm sorry.
Apologies for the lack of Sunday videos. I was literally gonna spend all week editing. I was like, I'm gonna edit as much as possible. I didn't edit a single frame this week.
Yeah, Toga's here with us, by the way. If anybody wants to send them their wishes.
Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for being here. And whew. Yeah, we're all rooting for you.
Medical stuff makes my bones feel like they're vibrating. I think that's the sensation that's happening to Chris right now.
I always get this way when it gets graphic. I feel like I'm gonna faint. I get like light-headed. But like, don't shy away from it. This is the juicy content.
Yeah. So that's where we're at now.
Yeah.
My dad.
Best of luck to Tony, everyone.
My dad has been walking around with
Toga.
with a walker, and he's been like basically hopping from location to location. So it's gonna suck, but it'll just get better from here. I have a 2-story house, and he's not gonna see the top floor for like 4 months or whatever.
Thank God he cleaned right before this happened. It looks nice downstairs.
I know, right?
I meant to mention that when I came in. It looks good.
Yeah. No, it's hilarious. He went on like a big, huge like
Yeah,
I
like
gotta
a
clean
couple weeks he was
everything.
cleaning.
Yeah, and then and then this happened.
He was ready.
Yeah, it was it's just been a time,
Jesus.
and because of all this, I've been on a is he weight bearing? No, his ankle's completely fucked up right now. Once he gets surgery, because it's not healing yet. It's just a mangled mess. We just have to wait for the swelling to go down. Then surgery happens. Then after surgery, healing should be long but like easier, right?
Yeah.
He's not going to be in as much pain. Obviously, he's going to be in some pain, but they're going to have to put like rods and what's the other word? I think the word is screw. Pins.
Yeah.
They're going to put rods and pins in his leg. That's apparently, as far as I can tell, going to stay there until he dies. That's just like how they're going to reconstruct his leg. So yeah, it's going to be a long process, but yeah, because of this, I've been on like a semi-regular sleep schedule, but I've still been waking up pretty early to make sure that everything happens correctly. So on the way back from the hospital one of these days, my mom and I went to IHOP.
Yes, okay. We're nice segue.
When was the last time you or anyone in chat has been to an IHOP?
Oh, a few years. 3 years ago.
So I haven't been to IHOP in a grip. I for a moment like thought I was being pranked.
Yesterday. Mason says yesterday.
Okay. So in IHOP in where I live, Arkansas.
You feel like people are pranking you a lot these days. Yes, Arkansas.
In IHOP in Arkansas, is it like fucking like cafeteria quality food at IHOP? Because I remember it being like a rather enjoyable, fancy sit-down restaurant, and I wasn't impressed by what happened. So
wait, the food or like the service or the atmosphere?
The food.
Okay.
The atmosphere and the service was completely reasonable
you'd
and
expect.
fine and what I expected. The food was, so my mother and I got the same meal because it looked really good. We got the what do you call it? Like the country chicken with the home style sauce or whatever you call it. And basically it was supposed to be a thing of chicken with the sauce. And it was supposed to be two sides. So I, because I'm a fucking monster, got one of my sides was 2 pancakes. And
nice.
My other side was loaded mashed potatoes. You know what that is, right? Loaded mashed potatoes,
like cheese and shit in it.
It's specifically cheese, bacon, and sour cream.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 things. So, I get my plate of food, and first complaint: the bacon was not crumbled bacon. It was like strips of bacon in the loaded mash, which is not typically how it works. But who am I to judge? Second thing I notice, the loaded mash is in like a cardboard, like you would get a Popeyes mashed potatoes in.
Okay.
The chicken itself was...
And you're in the restaurant.
Yeah, I'm sitting down in a booth in IHOP. The chicken was not the quality I would have expected from a sit-down restaurant. It kind of reminded me of the chicken you would get at like Mino's or an Angelina's. Like sub-shop chicken, like it's dry, it's like... The sauce made up for it. The sauce was pretty good. And the pancakes were delicious. The pancakes were perfect. The pancakes were great. But it was just
One can only hope at the International House of Pancakes.
It was just like the portions were less. Like I thought I was going to get a big plate of food. It was just kind of like 2 pieces of chicken, like about this. How do I camera? About like this big. And then like I said, literally like a Popeyes container of loaded mash. That didn't come with the sour cream in, and I had to put in, which was totally fine. That's not a complaint. And the other thing that's not a complaint is the chicken came dry. I put the sauce on it myself. The sauce made the meal better, but I was really just like, I expected more from IHOP. I thought this was like a fancy sit-down. I remember this being a fancy sit-down restaurant, and maybe my initial thought was like, maybe I've just never ordered lunch.
Oh, we got to rank our top 5.
Oh, God. Oh, Christ.
Well, I was just going to say, I've never ordered anything but pancakes. So
Yeah, I was
like the pancakes are good at IHOP.
right, and that's the thing. The pancakes were good. They were fucking delicious.
I
put
do remember the
caramel on
home
'em
fries though being subpar.
Interesting. Okay, then maybe that's what it is. Maybe I've just never ordered lunch before, and lunch at IHOP sucks. The food here is like slightly worse than Applebee's in quality for dinner food, but breakfast food is pretty great. They also have IHOppy hour. I hate that, with $3 appetizers and $6 entrees. Top 5 breakfast foods. Tell him what you do to. What the fuck? What the hell is happening?
I don't know what deep him cakes are.
I think you. Dad, read the message you just wrote in chat and maybe rewrite it. Tell him what
Also,
you do
Pauline, you gave us a oh, sorry, it's already there.
Tell him what you did to tell him
Breakfast
what you
foods.
did to your pancakes. I made a big mess as if I was a toddler. I covered them in caramel and maple syrup.
Oh yeah, of
and-
course.
Well,
They offer it to you right there.
But this is on them officially because they make the pancakes the same, like exact size as the plate they're on.
Yeah.
So like, I put caramel on it. I made a little spot, put caramel on it. I was like, that's pretty good. And then I obviously drenched that shit in maple syrup, and I made a huge fucking mess. I cleaned it obviously, but like I was just like, well, fucking give me a bigger plate. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, so we already did rank our top 5 breakfast foods.
We did, didn't we?
So if you
Let's see if it changes. Off the cusp. Somebody wants us to do it again. Let's see if we can replicate it, or maybe there will be some changes.
Okay, real quick because I want to get to news because there's a lot of it. In no particular order. Oh Christ. So pancakes are definitely on there for sure. If they have chocolate chips in them, that's a plus. Maybe some consider that a separate entry, but whatever. Pancakes are always like pretty good. I've been really liking and I know this is a specific item, but I've been really liking the steak and egg breakfast bagels from McDonald's.
Cool.
McDonald's is doing bagels now, and it's essentially just like egg, cheese, onion that I take off of it, and like a Big Mac patty essentially, and it's really good. And you can tell that it comes as one unit, and then they just like scrape the onions off. But I prefer that because I like the taste of onion. I just don't want to chomp into a bunch of onions.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I can deal with this. I feel like there's I'm gonna say omelet. Omelet is always a good a plain. I know you can do a lot of stuff to an omelet. I just like a plain egg filled with cheese type deal. And then I don't know. I just love maple syrup.
Want to just have that be
Well,
be
I don't
an
know. I
entry?
usually if I'm staring down the barrel of a loaded breakfast menu, my eyes are gonna gravitate towards what can I put maple syrup on first. But like, I want to put French toast on the list, but I refuse to put waffles on the list because waffles are basically just pancakes but shaped differently.
Oh, you're gonna hate my list.
No, I'm not gonna judge your list. This is how I have very particular opinions on food. I think that was 4. I'm just gonna squeeze right in there with eggs Benedict. I don't get it a lot, but I really like
Cool.
I really like eggs Benedict when it's made good, and when it everything's working the way it's supposed to be. I like a solid eggs Benny.
Ready for mine?
I want one thing.
Sure.
Not technically a breakfast food, but I want to give an honorable mention to the everything bagel from Bagel World because hot diggity shit, is that the best goddamn bagel I've had in my whole life?
Zero explanation. Here we go.
Okay.
Waffle, French toast, pancakes,
Ooh.
bacon, home fries, honorable mentions, sausage McMuffin, bagels.
Okay, I like it. Succinct. I like the succinctity. No, the succinctness. I'm gonna go with that. I appreciate the succinctness of your list
Thank you.
because it's news time. Question mark.
Sure.
It's news time. Oh, also I read the first 6 issues of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Oh, cool.
It was really good. Devil Dinosaur fights the Incredible Hulk in issue 4.
Oh shit.
And apparently, Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur 2015 to 2019 lasted 47 episodes, and Moon Girl and Reed Richards have like a battle of the brains in the last issue.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm looking forward to reading more of that. But it was very cool. I'm not excited for the TV show. Okay, so yes, I was just talking about the steak bagel from McDonald's. It's so good for some reason. And it's one of those things where, like, I didn't know it was a new thing. I was just browsing the Uber Eats app. And I was like, oh, shit. And it was really good. They put this sauce on it that's, like, not, like, in the listing. It's just really good. Anyways, let's bring it down with some celebrity deaths. Because
multiple.
Yeah, there was a couple today. There's a couple today, which was surprising to me. So first one, the one that I don't really that doesn't really mean that much to you or me as the other ones, just because of when we were born. Very famous comedian Gallagher has passed away.
Oh, I did hear about that. Yes.
Who we of course will know from Smashing Watermelons, but can't possibly be everything he did.
Right.
According to like what I know about him through osmosis. So that sucks. Two very big celebrity deaths that have like really affected me personally. The first one, The first one is Aaron Carter.
Yeah,
has passed away. He was not old. I think he was like 37,
somewhere in there,
something like that. I don't think they've revealed how he died, but it's very clearly that it's drug related because he was like just finishing like rehab for like the 5th time or something like that. And I just wanted to speak on that for a moment because I know I don't talk about it a lot, but I absolutely loved Aaron Carter as a kid. He was like my number one. 34. Damn. He was like my number one go-to. Like, it's time to listen to music. I'm gonna put on Aaron Carter.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I was so into him, and it's one of those things where like he's who I listened to when I was a kid, but like you grow up, your taste changes. If you're me, you get to middle school, high school, you start listening to bands like Fall Out Boy and A Day to Remember and Metallica and all these bands. But like Aaron Carter was always the thing where it's like if Aaron Carter comes on, I'm not going to be like, ooh, I do not like this anymore. I'm no matter what age I am, I'm going to rock out to those old Aaron Carter songs. The first 2 albums were just like legendary. They were like so good. And I listened to them all the time. I actually got made fun of a bit for liking Aaron Carter because I was a boy and Aaron Carter was like a teenage heartthrob, you know? And a lot of his fans were women, girls, you know? But I didn't care. I was like, his music's really good, and I really like listening to it. And yeah, first album I ever like wanted. I didn't buy it with my own money because I was a literal child. But the first album I ever was like, I need this album. Please, for my birthday, buy me this album. Was that first? I think it's self-titled. I'm not quite sure what the title of it was. But yeah, I loved Aaron Carter as a kid, and I was devastated, holding back tears at Rhode Island Comic-Con.
Oh, I know.
Hearing about his death. And then today, just today, November 11th, when we're recording this, Kevin Conroy has passed away. He was way older. He was, but not too old. He was in his, he was
66, I believe.
Yeah. Apparently, it's one of those situations where he's been ill for a long time, and he didn't really tell the public, but he was just like doing a bunch of cons to like get it out of the way before he kicked it, and then he did, unfortunately. Lot of voice actors coming out talking about how great of a person he was, but there was one very important person I wanted to highlight who says, Kevin was perfection. He was one of my favorite people on the planet, and I loved him like a brother. He truly cared for the people around him. His decency shone through everything he did, says Mark Hamill, original voice of the Joker. First time he voiced Joker was the first time Kevin voiced Batman. Every time I saw him or spoke with him, my spirits were elevated. Hamill called Conroy the definitive Batman, describing him as, I'm looking at a picture, describing him as the exact right guy for the exact right part before adding, he will always be my Batman.
Damn. That's cool.
Yeah, so, sucks. If I can make it about me for half a second, I could have met him, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I missed my chance. He was like right there. I could have gotten in line, but I was like probably too tired or something. I don't remember the exact reason why I didn't meet him. Pretty sure Pauline
it
did
was
though,
end of
right?
the con.
Pauline
Did
meant.
she?
I think Pauline's met Kevin Conroy. Because I was like, I remember having a
Well,
moment.
you even brought your VHS or something for him to sign, and I really thought you had gone through with it. I thought you had met him.
I don't think I did I?
Oh, you were prepared to.
Maybe I'm wrong. Pauline, am I wrong? Hold on. I should have that. Should be like within reach.
I
Where
mean,
did
you
put that?
had intent to meet him. I don't know if you
But I
followed
feel like
through.
I didn't, right? Or did I?
I didn't meet him, Pauline said.
Pauline didn't meet him. Maybe I did. What is wrong with me? Where is my copy?
I'm sorry,
Batman
I
versus Superman.
didn't do anything with it.
Should be like, no, hold on, because it should be like right here.
Okay, everybody hold on. He's looking.
Shit, where did that shit go? Is it over here somewhere?
Is it in the void with Mario Sunshine?
Oh God, probably right. Knowing this asshole, knowing how this loser keeps track of shit. Maybe it's over here.
I hope people can hear you.
There's all my stuff that's signed, except
Was this at last year's Boston Comic Con? No, I think it was like 2 years ago. We met Steve Bloom together, she says.
And Steve Bloom voiced Vincent Valentine in Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus, right? Because I remember bringing Dirge of Cerberus and
I remember you bringing, I'm pretty sure, Batman VHS,
I brought
right?
my copy of Batman versus Superman on VHS, the old
The
animated version.
Yeah.
Where did that go? Okay, now it's a Thunder and Lightning Mystery Nights where we'll, next time on we'll update you on whether I met him or not. You think I would have committed that more to memory? Oh, is it part of? No, I don't know where it went. Oh my God, it's gonna drive me crazy crazy.
And you just cleaned out in here a while ago, right?
Oh yeah,
Throw that shit right out.
it's probably somewhere important. No, because Dirge of Cerberus isn't in that pile either. Okay,
I mean,
those
you
two
got a
things-
load of VHSs right there.
I have a look where.
Right on top of our interface for this
Oh.
what we're doing right now.
It's not any of them. This was in an old clamshell case. I don't know where it ended up. I'm gonna look for that and get.
I'm
back to
pretty
it.
sure you met him.
Maybe I did. Maybe I did meet him. I'd be honored. I just forget. Comic-Con's so like, oh
Yeah, it's crazy.
because I remember bringing it, but in my head the memory goes, and then I didn't meet him. But maybe I did.
I thought you did. You were in line for him. I distinctly remember that.
You know what? Do me a favor. Do you have news? Pop culture news? Do you have anything you could talk about while I go look
Yes,
at our
actually,
vlog?
Yeah. I got something that'll last a few
Okay,
seconds.
I'm literally gonna go look at our Comic-Con vlogs.
Okay.
Real quick.
Oh, another celebrity death. Leslie Phillips, Harry Potter and Carry On actor, dies at 98. He was the Sorting Hat.
Oh, okay. I did not
Yeah.
know that. So if I Google, if I look up Thunder and Lightning Comic-Con, it should show up, right? Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay, so we're gonna play another game of guess how much that fucking thing went for.
Yes, let's do it.
Nolan Gallagher's handwritten Wonderwall lyrics fetched over how many pounds at auction?
So you're saying like
So we're looking for. Actually, I have the exact number here. Good. So we're looking for an approximate number. How much do we think it went for? We are opening this up to chat. If anybody has any questions regarding this thing, I have very limited information, but I do know how much it went for.
But so it's the original, like he wrote the lyrics to, say it again?
Wonderwall?
Yeah, right, yes. He wrote the lyrics to Wonderwall down. You're bidding for the piece of paper he wrote those
Yes.
lyrics down on. Okay, so there's something I would pay for that, and then there's something that I'm sure the internet is asking for it.
Would you like to give us both the numbers while we wait for chat to throw something in there?
Yeah.
I can only imagine one of these people wants
I wouldn't,
to throw a number out there.
okay, so I wouldn't pay anything for that. I don't want that.
No, neither would I.
How much?
We do have a number.
$15K.
No, that's 100. No, yeah, you're right. $15,000. Yes. We got $15,000 on the board.
Can I complain about YouTube real quick? Our videos never load properly. And it's just our videos. I don't know why.
Oh,
I'm on my Wi-Fi.
Interesting. We've got $8,000. We got 15. We got 8.
I'm going to say, I think, all due respect to our chat, I think you're a little high. I'm going to say 6,000.
You're going to say 6,000. Okay. I'm going to wait approximately 10 more seconds.
All right, I'm going through
And
pop,
then I'm going to
through
tell
pop
you.
figures. I'm just 10
Oh, we got a 50,000.
50,000.
We got a 50,000. Do you want me to announce the winner first, or do you want me to announce the number?
Pauline's thing. Hold on. I'm getting to the fucking bottom of this.
Okay. One of you is very close.
Ooh, I hope it's me for some reason.
Oh, do we have another one?
After the gun, I'm estimating high. Oh, did we do a gun last week?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, a Star Trek thing, right?
No. It was 007's
Oh,
gun
that's
from,
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you the number first. No, I'm going to give you the winner first. The winner is your dad.
Oh my God! Are you shitting me?
This piece of paper went for 46,875 pounds.
Wow, my dad got right in there.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Congratulations.
Holy shit!
You just bought it. He's all excited. Woo! Yeah. How incredible is that amount of money? That's kind of ridiculous.
I'll say what I said last time. What I'm pretty sure I said last time. That's a lot of fucking money. No matter how rich I am, I don't think I'm spending that much money on any prop from anything like that. You know?
Yeah, no, that's pretty insane. You know, while you're looking that up, I'm gonna throw a meme out there that I just heard today, and
Hold on, actually.
Oh.
Closed, and I didn't want to put it in my. Hold on. We've got the things that I had signed. I didn't bring the jewel case because it's old and wouldn't stay closed, and I didn't want to put it in my suitcase. But this is the Batman-Superman team-up made-for-TV movie from the animated series. And I got Kevin Conroy to sign. Okay, all right, okay. Hold on. Yeah, so one time I met Kevin Conroy. He was really cool. I'm glad I got to do that before he passed away.
Find the fucking movie.
Make it about me for half a second.
This half a second's been like 15 minutes. But find the movie.
I did a little fast forward rewind bit.
Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna give you the meme. 46,000 pounds. Your dad said 50. He is the winner.
Yeah, very close.
Yes.
Exceptionally close.
And like, I know what you're all thinking. I thought I went high for this one, but people are insane. You got to remember that.
So, you wanted an update on Amouranth.
Yes.
And I'm here to tell you that
my name's Thunder, and I'm here to say
that I like Twitch streamers in a major way.
Okay.
There really isn't an update on Amouranth.
You told me you had one.
Yeah, and that update is that everything seems to be just going just fine. She has been streaming. I haven't been watching it because at the end of the day, it's still not my
Is it
sort
still
of.
the same kind of content?
She's been playing video games. She's been playing Overwatch.
That is new
content. As far as I've been told, is like what she used to do before all the husband stuff happened.
Oh, okay.
So it seems like the story is like over and it ended in like the way we all wanted it to, which is pretty cool.
Except they're still together.
Well, but speculation, but it seems as though they're working on. He's no longer.
One can only hope.
He is no longer in control of her financials and her like fucking sleeping and eating schedule, which is good because fuck that dude. I think I'm still like a little up in the air.
No, he threatened to kill her dogs. Fuck that dude.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, fuck that dude. Okay, so a bit of another update.
Uh-oh.
This one's a cool update.
We're doing Speedo content on this channel?
How did you know? Okay, no. So this is a series of tweets. It's not long. It's like 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
This is a series of tweets from James Gunn.
Treats?
A series of tweets. They are tweets, though. Series of tweets from James Gunn.
Oh, probably in regards to the big announcement they made
Yes.
recently. Oh, okay.
So let me just explain something real quick.
Yes. You said there was no news. This sounds like it could be exciting news.
I didn't say that. No, I said there was a lot of news.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So 2 hashtags that I need to explain real quick.
Okay.
Hashtag release the Ayer cut and hashtag save the Legends of Tomorrow. So Legends of Tomorrow is a show. It's in the Arrowverse on CW.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming to an end, but so are all the Arrowverse shows. But this one people like really like, and there's been a hashtag to bring it back for more seasons. And then release the Ayer cut refers to the original Suicide Squad movie, that really terrible one. David Ayer is claiming that they pulled a Zack Snyder on him, where his movie was actually good, but they made it terrible. So that's what those are when they bring up. That's
Sure.
the context you need. So this is from James Gunn. Opened up Twitter at the end of a long creative weekend to see the many tweets to hashtag save Legend of Tomorrow and hashtag release the Ayer cut, and fan support for other DC projects over the years. The majority of those requests were enthusiastic and respectful. As the new, and first ever, CEOs of DC Studios, Peter and I think it's important we acknowledge you, the fans, and let you know we hear your different desires for the pathways forward for DC.
Interesting.
Although our ability to interact on Twitter has been lessened due to the workload of our new positions, we are listening and open to everything as we embark on this journey, and will continue to do so for the next few years. But all our initial focus is on the story going forward.
Ooh, okay.
Hammering out the new DCU and telling the, all caps on these next 4 words, biggest story ever told across multiple films, television shows, and animated projects. We invite all of the DC fandom from across the multiverse, and everyone else as well, into this new universe, and we can't wait to reveal more.
Okay. Is that all of it?
That was it.
Okay.
That was what he had to say. So that
Exciting.
made me very not only excited, but what's the word? Hopeful, I guess. That's not the word I meant.
He used all the right words. We're going to focus on the story, which is something we're all waiting to hear.
We're going to make it one connected universe. James Gunn talks with intent whenever he talks to the public like this. And there's got to be a reason that biggest story ever told was capital start. Each word was starting with a capital letter.
You know what I have a feeling that's in regards to? I have a feeling he's going to go back to the Christopher Reeves Superman movies, make them a part of whatever the fuck they're doing with this multiverse and shit like that.
You think he's going to try to do what Arrow tried to do, which is like, no. Everything is good.
Yeah,
everything is
what
good.
Marvel is like. This is the one thing Marvel stole from DC. They're like, just make all the content one thing, and I think he's gonna double down on that shit.
Yeah,
be like, all right, we're going all the way back.
Well, that's the thing. See, Marvel seems to be like picking and choosing, like how Daredevil is canon, but like who knows if Jessica Jones is still canon, even though those 2 characters met up, and like the Inhumans are now canon, I guess, because of the Doctor Strange movie. But like, are the Runaways canon? Are the is Legion canon? Probably not. They were like bad, so we won't canonize those. But I think you're right. In Crisis on Infinite Earths, the Arrowverse crossover, I think I talked about this when it happened. They literally they showed flashbacks to like a 30-year-old TV show because they brought the old Flash back.
Yeah.
They brought like they brought the old Flash actor back, but then they brought him back to like play the version of him from that TV show.
That's crazy.
And they literally like flashed back to that TV show, and I bet you like 2% of the audience watching that show live have seen that original Flash TV show. So I would like that. Yes, I think that.
I think
cool.
That's what he's alluding to, and I like Mason threw out there the fact that he had included animation makes me very happy. Yeah,
yes.
That's a whole world of DC. Probably the best standing pillar in DC film right now. I mean, that's the one that's been consistently appreciated across the fan base.
Yeah, that would be cool because, I'm always going to do this, but comparing it to Marvel, Marvel has also sort of started to do that. Spoiler alert for the new Doctor Strange movie, but like, not. I won't. There's a character that was animated first, and they appeared in live action in that show.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's
Yeah.
exciting. That's exciting news.
Yeah, I was very happy to hear that. Very excited for that. Have you started Lego Masters?
Yes, I have started. I'm not caught up, but I have started.
What did have the TikTokers come in yet?
No.
Okay.
No.
So early. It's very early. Then for you, it's very early. What's your favorite team? What are you leaning towards?
Okay.
Because mine
I could see you liking the firefighters. They're definitely. I've only seen one competition.
Okay.
They're definitely the most skilled, from what it appears. They seem cool. I'm leaning towards the grandpas.
Oh, okay.
They're cute. I have a feeling they're gonna be out because all the cute elderly couples that they bring on are out quick. But I like these guys' personality.
Which that statement you just made rings true of every competition-based reality show.
Oh yeah. But I'm holding out hope for these guys. If they go down, I forget a lot of them. I also like the firefighters, but besides the firefighters,
there's pediatricians, there's Boston moms, there's mother and son. Mother and son
they
is
kind of creep me out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Mother and son is my mom and my dad's favorite right now. Yeah.
They creep me out a little bit.
Okay. I think I could get that. What did you, because we've talked about this extensively, what did you think about the fact that episode 1 was not a non-elimination episode?
I thought those people were kind of cheated. I feel
the YouTubers or whatever they were?
The brother-sister, I think.
Yeah.
Who got eliminated.
Yeah.
I think they were kind of cheated. At this point, they've set up the rules of the show.
Well, no, because this is season 3, and season 1, the second to last episode was the non-elimination episode. And
Wasn't the first one too? I think the first episode was as well non-elimination.
Oh, was there 2 in season 1?
That's why in season 1, when Boone and Mark got kind of got the boot, I was like, "That's fucking stupid. You already did this."
Right.
In season 2, and in season 2, it's like. Episode 1, you don't get eliminated.
You know what? You're right, because season 1 was like Wisconsin moms.
Toga's like, don't like the mom-dad team? See you later.
Because season 1 was like Wisconsin grandmas, and then season 2 was the old biker gang.
Yeah.
And you're right, that the Wisconsin, I remember specifically season 1, the Wisconsin grandmas lost 2 episodes in a row, but they didn't. Okay, so you're totally right. Okay, so take a step back. We can all agree that having 2 non-elimination episodes, one of them being the one before the finale, is a terrible idea.
It's fucked.
They clearly learned their lesson.
At this point, they have now officially, as far as I'm concerned, screwed over 2 teams in 2 separate seasons.
Well, they've definitely they've handled the non-elimination episode, like which episode's going to be the non-elimination one, 3 different times. Because it wasn't episode 1.
Which I guess if that's what we're going on. Here's the issue. Here's the issue with the non-elimination is there's too many variants. It's not episode 1. Then it is episode 1. Sometimes it's 2. Sometimes it's just 1. Be a little more consistent because at some point, some team is going to get a little PO'd because you absolutely fucked them. It should have already happened in season 1.
Oh my god, I know. I expected like a 4-tweet long thread from Mark and Boone being like, "That sucked, huh?"
Not even from them, but the fans. I expected the fans to like at Lego Masters hard, like you fucked them. You realize that, but it's happened again. And Pauline, who's on and off about watching Lego Masters, but is gonna watch this season.
Okay.
The end of episode 1 ends, and she was like, "That kind of wasn't fair." And I was like, "Yeah, it's almost like they didn't give them a chance to show them their skills."
Right.
It's almost like they bitched about one thing about that team's creation, and it was, "I didn't get to see your minifigs that well, so get the fuck out of here." And it's like, okay.
If I can make an observation real quick. Obviously you haven't seen them as much of the season I have, but this person's been around since the beginning. But Brickmaster Jamie, I don't know why, but I just it was cracking up with my dad about this. But whenever he is the one who's like, and the team who's going home, like whenever that's him, whenever he's like, and the winner is, I always expect him to be like, me, the golden brick is mine, and then he like runs backstage. I don't know why. I just get like, he just seems like that kind of person who would do that. I'm the Lego master. I always have been. No one else can be Lego master. It's me, Jamie.
I would love it.
Pokemon.
I would absolutely love it. It's me, Brickmaster Jamie. And then it's
getting the
and
golden
then it
brick,
goes,
but it was me, Brickmaster Jamie.
and then it goes, huh? Brickmaster Jamie's evolving to Lego Master Jamie.
Oh shit. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. The existential duality of Brickmaster Jamie. You are always the Brickmaster, never the Lego Master. Always yearning, but never being able to compete truly. I'm gonna write a sonnet about Brickmaster Jamie.
I'm kind of Brickmaster Amy, at least in episode 1, and from what I can remember from season 2, she's just kind of coming off a little too
Critical.
Yeah, but in such a snooty way. It's just like, calm down. And it's funny because when the show started, I felt that way about Jamie from what I remember. And I remember being like, Amy's cool. She's chill. She just hangs up. But like, it really feels like a role reverse where she's like, hey, let me see those fucking figures or you're getting your ass out of here. And it's all right.
I think one of two things happened, honestly. I think either she got more comfortable and she saw kind of how critical Jamie was being. She was like, oh, I kind of want to do that too. Or, reality TV, we never know. She had producers being like, be more critical. You're the nice one and you're too nice.
I guess if we were to go back a season or two, she was probably being too nice. But now it's just like, you're kind of mean is the vibe that I'm getting. Like, you were never like this, and now, but she'll still do her like little fake cry when she has to get rid of people, and it's like you gave them shit the whole episode.
Yeah, I will say, without spoiling anything, every episode there's 4 people. There's 2 winners, 2 losers, and then someone wins and someone goes home. As far as the entire episode is concerned, I haven't completely agreed with all of their decisions. Even for one whole episode yet.
Okay, because
there's always something.
1 I didn't agree. There's
no, me either. And there's the
except the winners, the firefighters did deserve. To win.
Yeah. No, but that's what I mean. I haven't agreed with an entire episode.
Yeah.
Like sometimes the winners are like yes, and
you
win. Cool.
This episode.
This?
Yeah, like this is your mark for this episode.
No, but it's just like you like some episodes it'll be like you win yes, and then you won, cool, and then it's the losers and it's like, oh, the 2 losers, okay, but you're going home. Oh, you went home, interesting. I didn't agree with that.
Yeah.
I've never agreed with all 4 decisions they made for the whole episode yet this season.
Yeah,
but
we'll see.
the latest episode, the not the pirate shit episode, the camp episode had a pretty hype ending. Someone tried to do something and it didn't work, and I was like, yes.
Interesting. Okay, I'm excited.
There's, for the first team ever, there's a team I actively dislike.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm curious. Because I had that once, and it was the team, if I recall, it was the team that you liked. The 2 guys, remember he made the tower, and it fell, and he got so upset that he went
Oh, yeah, they were fine. I didn't mind them.
I actively disliked them. I thought they had such an ego about them. I didn't care for them.
They did, for sure.
And I like how the show was like, this dude's backstage crying, and they were like, nobody was getting eliminated this week. Do you remember that?
No, they
Oh, there were 2 competitions.
There was 2, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I will always forever love that they were like, well, you guys have fucking rocked up until this point, but unfortunately, you gotta go. And then they were like, next time on, it's Star Wars Week. And I was like, fuck these guys, I guess. I'm sure they would have loved Star Wars Week.
Get the fuck out next week?
As they're walking out the door, they're like, next week's Star Wars Week, bitches. You fucked up.
I love it. It's a good show.
Yeah.
It's definitely pulls some shit sometimes though, and I don't.
And it also like this season, it's getting worse each season, but this season has been a lot of like, it's me, Will Arnett. I'm here to entertain the babies watching. And I'm just like, okay, can we?
Yeah.
The pirate shit episode specifically there was a lot of like, oh, we're spending a lot of fucking airtime on Will Arnett's weird like pirate bit that he's doing.
There was like commercials for upcoming episodes and stuff, and the one with Chris Pratt in the Velociraptors.
Yeah.
One of the guys, like kind of not joking, was like, I'm trying to build I don't have time for a Velociraptor being in my fucking face while I'm trying to build this.
No, exactly. Yeah.
And like, I get it. You're there there's $100,000 on the line. That's not an insignificant amount of money.
Right.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Let me make what I'm doing. I get that.
Yeah. Okay, then I think we're gonna call it there because it's 7 and we haven't crashed the whole podcast.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
Let's end it before that happens.
While we're on top.
And hey, we crashed twice. We maintained though. Our viewers, I'm thank you for being here, for watching for watching this stream.
No, thank you.
We had a great time. We had a great conversation.
Let's recall the channel Crashing the Boys.
Okay.
From
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah.
Did you know that Crashing the Boys is actually a NES game?
Yes, they all are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clash at Demon Head and Crash with the Boys
are
both NES games. And I think there's one more in the comics, but not in the movie. And obviously Sex Bob-omb is not a video game, but it's from a video game.
Yeah, yeah.
You wanted a Scott Pilgrim history lesson, right?
Well, all things that I already knew.
Well, did you know that you could buy 2 Wonderwall papers with $100,000? Yeah. If that were to
make 2 exist.
Yeah, if that were to exist, definitely.
Oh, he's bringing it all so the people from Lego Masters could buy 2 of them. I see what he's doing. I like it. It took me a second, but I'm there.
So we all know there's a baby on the way. How do you guys spend the $100,000? Well, you'll never guess. The lead singer from fucking Fountains of Wayne? No. Who sings Wonderwall? I
don't know.
Well, who sings Wonderwall? It's not Fountains of Wayne. Fountains of Wayne does Stacey's Mom. Who does Wonderwall? It's Wonderwall by
Nolan Gallagher.
It's Nolan Gallagher of Creedence Clearwater Revival. No, I don't know. Who sings Wonderwall? Oasis sings Wonderwall.
Okay.
It's called Oasis. I just ate my microphone. Holy shit. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stream. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for being here.
We're going to be sorry.
No, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you both.
No, thank you.
Schedules be damned. 2 days from now, we're going to play, we're going to continue our Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Nuzlocke. We haven't fought a gym yet, right? We just got to we just left the first city, I believe.
And we're going to do 3 in a row. So that Anthony can fucking trade with us. Or Mason and Chelsea trade with us.
So yeah, look out for that on Sunday, and then from there, I am probably going to be in New York. We'll figure that out later.
Sounds like a drizzle and tsunami week to me.
Possibly, but we'll see. I might, we'll see. But yes, thank you for being here. And next stream Sunday at 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until next time, I've been Thunder.
No, thank you.
And we'll see you next time. Is that the bit? Did I ruin the bit?
Oh, thank you.
Until next time, I've been Thunder.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe.
Our channel has daily uploads from podcast video essays, Let's Plays to skits.
Be sure to watch on Twitch. We stream all our video game and podcast content live at 5 EST every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Our intro is by Brad Kendrick and music by Froggy and the Friendship. Link to all that in the description below.
Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.